everyone, I am Sarah Weiss with Go Go Yoga for Kids. It is March and that means it is St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick's Day is a holiday that is a lot of fun for teaching kids yoga. So I'm going to show you a few ideas that I have been using in my kids yoga classes that they have been loving. So I have found lots of little St. Patrick's Day little props. These can be found at a Dollar Tree, dollar store, any craft store type of place or party place. So don't spend a lot of money on them, but any kind of props you can use make it very fun for kids. So the lesson plan I'm going to talk about is in my new book, Go Go Yoga for Kids, Yoga Lessons for Children. Now this has a St. Patrick's Day lesson, but I have had so much fun with this that I've added even more to the lesson. So I kind of want to share with you a few ideas. So what I would do first is you want to start out with breath work with kids. So you're going to work on rainbow breathing, and this is a lot of fun. So you want to make a rainbow, so you're going to pretend like you're drawing it with your hands. You're going to breathe in, up above your head, and then as you exhale, go all the way, and then you're going to go back the other way. So you are lengthening your arms as you're working on your inhales and your exhales. So breathe in and breathe out. And kids would do this while they were standing up, and it's a great full body breathing exercise for them. All right, so now it's time to learn your St. Patrick's Day yoga poses. And I always like to have something fun that the kids can anticipate the poses and draw it out. So I have these great colored coins that I found. And what I would do is have someone who's sitting nicely go first and shake it, and they come and pick up the one of the poses. All right, so they would draw one, and they drew pot of gold, and I just wrote it on little stickers on here to help me remember pot of gold. All right, and this is really fun because then I think, oh, what would be a good pot of gold pose? And boat pose is a great one. So then I would have the kids practice boat pose, and I have these kids yoga challenge postcards that have so many poses. So you don't do them all, pick 4 or 5 per kid's lesson, but these postcards are really great for picking that out. So boat pose, they can practice that. And they'll draw out another one, and what do we get? Oh, it's 4-leaf clover. So the kids would learn star pose, and we talk about how it looks like a 4-leaf clover with your hands and your feet. So they have learned boat pose and they have learned star pose. And it's time to learn another one. Ooh, leprechaun. So a pose that could be used for leprechaun could be chair pose. He's looking for his gold, he's short. Or it could be warrior 2, where he's reaching for the gold and he's strong to go after it. So whatever you feel like using for leprechaun. So they have learned 4-leaf clover, they have learned pot of gold, they will draw out another one. Oh, they've got horseshoe. And I kind of think about Lucky Charms as a kid, how much I love that cereal. So horseshoe would be a great one, horse pose. Kids like this one. They go down low and their horse as low as they can. Horse pose. Finally, you couldn't have St. Patrick's Day without rainbow pose. And I would again offer a few different levels for rainbow pose. You could ask the kids, can you make a rainbow with your body? You could show them, maybe like a reverse plank pose, kind of like a rainbow. Bridge pose would also make a rainbow with your body. And then you can also show them wheel pose, which is an up level pose as well. So the kids have their yoga poses that they've learned, and they're very excited about them. Now it's time to work on some balance during this yoga lesson. So this is a lot of fun. We've got the gold coins that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I also found the fun hats. And so what I would have the kids do is each of them pick out a lucky gold coin, and they'll pick it out and they'll each have it, and it's their special lucky one. And I'll say, okay, for level 1, we're gonna balance it on our hand. Stick our hand out, and we're balancing it, and we're walking across the room. And you could have them put it in their hat, or you could have them turn around and walk back. All right, level 2, let's balance it on our head. And I remind the kids that it's not a race. You're just trying not to let your gold coin fall. You can make up all sorts of levels. They can balance it on their elbow. Oops. which is their elbow. Ask the kids, ooh, can we hold one-legged mountain and balance it on our knee? You could just kind of look at the postcards and then decide different levels where you can balance the coin. The kids really like having this kind of tool, and a lot of times I will put something kind of fun while they're balancing. I'll put maybe this is just a fun little green ball. I'll put it in the middle of the floor and I say, okay, everyone stare at our lucky green ball, because when the kids are staring at something, that driste, you know, that's helping them balance. Instead of looking up and looking around, then they'll lose the balance. So these are just a couple of fun St. Patrick's Day ideas. You could find more at gogoyogakids.com, where we've got tons of yoga games and lesson plans for you. So again, I'm Sarah Weiss with GoGo Yoga for Kids, and thanks for watching.